Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Oh, what a Friday. Unbelievable weather out there. We have some ups and downs in the weather to talk about. We'll do that in a second. But first, quick message from my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons, a Premier Bryant dealer. You can get free duct cleaning with any new HVAC system upgrade. That is a $1,000 value. Clean out your air and dryer vents for free with that heating and cooling system upgrade. Call my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons for the details. But for now, I got to tell, and do me a favor, tell them Hutch sent you. Well, we got a lot to talk about here at Hutch's Weather as we've got flakes flying. We're going to get right to that radar, and we're going to take a look first, though, at those cameras out there because it's pretty impressive with regards to these snow shots. Remember, we talked about this yesterday, those little dark blue pimples on the map out there. Those, they're yielding some lower visibilities from the snow showers today. So here is a look at those roads across Minnesota. That's where I've caught most of the cameras with the renegade flakes that are sizable and reducing visibility. So let's go out toward that Warren and Alvarado area. Oh, yeah, here you go. And this is a look there at those flakes that are flying. Notice they're not accumulating on the road surface, but certainly producing reduced visibility. How about Lancaster up in that Kitson County area? Woo-wee. That's actually accumulating on the side of the road. We talked about that yesterday, too. We talked about maybe upwards of an inch or more of snow accumulation on the grassy areas. But the roads, well, they're taking on a little bit there. Again, that's way up north. Badger on Highway 11, wet roads there. That's good news with some accumulation on the roadside. A little farther south, Thief River Falls has had flakes flying throughout the day, but now looking a little quieter. Nothing on the side of the road. Hey, way out to the east, we can't always see on the radar any activity there. It's showing quiet conditions, and at Waskish, that is the case. Now, as we get into Roosevelt out in the Northland up there in Lake of the Woods County, more of the same, a little quieter. And in Grand Forks, let's check out that scene. This roadside is a little on the damp side as we have passing showers working their way through. So we've had reports of snow showers from northwest Minnesota all the way into northeast North Dakota. And if you have a report, one of the things that makes Hutch's Weather fantastic is that I get to hear from you. So let me know what you're seeing here in Moorhead. Absolutely. We've had flakes flying throughout the day. There was enough to, well, make Pedro's introduction to the deck earlier in the day a little bit less than fun. There was a pile of snow on it, as a matter of fact. Justin says hi from Cullum, and Cheryl, good to have you on board from beautiful Park Rapids. Cloud bursts, that's a good explanation of what we're seeing across the region. Let's take you right to the Precision Radar. This is brought to you by my friend at Precision Lawn and Landscape. If you missed a big announcement, they are Hutch's new sponsor, and I'm proud to have them on board. What a wonderful local company doing great work locally, and please give them the note. I want the Hutch discount. You know what that is? That they are offering new customers 10% off those maintenance service jobs this spring as you're getting that lawn mowing done, leaf cleanups done, overseeding, aerating, dethatching, you name it. Give them a call. Tell them Hutch sent you. Okay, look at these passing snow showers. Do you see this dark blue band with the grays in it, right? Yeah, there. Those snow showers are definitely heavy at times. Now, the heaviest batch is moving right here toward Twin Valley. We have some snow showers moving through the Monoman County area also. Now, it's showing up as rain here in the FM area. Temperature in Moorhead, 36, 37 at the airport. But I can tell you, I was just out there looking, and what's falling from time to time, there's still flakes mixing in. This activity is continuing across the area. Notice that we are not seeing it up in northwest Minnesota, likely because these are low clouds, shallow, and basically the radar beam emanating from here in Mayville can shoot over the top of those clouds, these shallow wintertime clouds. So when we take a look at the rest of the area's radars, you're going to take a look at this and note that there's these little circles of snow activity around the radar. So this is something kind of interesting. I like to point out interesting stuff from time to time. That's another benefit of us getting to chat together. So as we take a look at this area radar here, let me zoom it back out and I'll put it on the winter mosaic so we can tell it's mainly snowflakes and where they are. See how we have these little areas just right around the radar sites here where the precipitation looks like it's falling, and then nope, it's not falling anywhere else. Well, That's because the radar at the Bismarck National Weather Service Forecast Office is picking up a ring of showers, close proximity showers. There's likely stuff going on in between these radars in this jiggle-jaggle area that I'm marking here. Yeah, but notice the Deering radar near Minot picking up that circle of showers. Nothing picked up out here in the, well, big sky country of Montana out toward the oil patch of North Dakota. Clarine, thanks for your report near the Bemidji area, and the ground is white east of Detroit Lakes. Becky, thank you so much. And Alan, thank you so much. Great sponsors indeed. And you are wonderful supporters of Hutch's Weather through sharing of stars. And I love the fact that you go ahead and pass the good word that Hutch is still doing weather here on the air. Trying out a new mic. Let me know if you can hear me okay or if it sounds okay on your end. I did a lot of checks with it today, and it's fun to have some new equipment here to work with and sound a little better. Winnipeg getting some snow showers down towards the Winkler area here as we look up to the north. Now, as is the case with this type of snow shower activity, once we lose the heating of the day, it usually goes bye-bye. So I'm expecting that here as we cross into the 4:30 time frame, that once the sun sets, the chance of this snow shower activity continuing should diminish. Let's see if the hour-by-hour forecast agrees with that. Let's go in and take a look at our local area forecast right here, and we'll zoom into our region. And I do want to point out that this particular model, again, is showing these darker blue blobs that you see there. Those would be indicative of the heavier snow shots that are accompanying this activity working its way through our area tonight. So the darker blue blobs will stick around. Here you go. We're talking about those early evening hours. Judy, good to have you on board. See how it diminishes right there, kind of goes away as we cross into the 10 p.m. time frame. So once we see the sunset and whatnot, we're going to see the widespread and really the heavier snow showers really dissipate heading into the overnight hours. The isobars get farther apart, and that's a good sign. You know what it's a good sign for, right? That means the wind should start to settle down. Just a fair piece. So take a look at where the isobars are farther apart out in the western part of North Dakota, and that area can anticipate, well, lighter winds than we'll have across the mainly western Minnesota counties. So I'm expecting those winds to be robust as we head towards your daybreak. Now, will we get more of this snow shower activity tomorrow when the sun comes up? Check it out. It's behind my melon. It's all the way out towards Wisconsin. So our chance of snow tomorrow, well, it's going to be very low. We may see these passing fair weather cumulus clouds, those lumpy, puffy clouds that are fun to see this time of the year, but we'll have decreasing wind throughout the day and increasing sunshine. So we're looking at quiet weather in the short-term forecast. All right, thanks a lot for your reports of what's going on. Thanks, Cheryl, for your feedback. Justin, your feedback is great, too. I'm glad it's sounding good. That's good to know. I've got the backup here just in case. I've learned that it's not a bad idea to have a plan B sometimes. Okay, so now you've seen the hour-by-hour forecast. Let's get to the facts of what you need to know. Look at the cold air out west by Saturday morning. We're talking temperatures down in the teens and mid-teens at that. So if you are out there out near the Glasgow, Montana area where my pointer is right over here, these areas, Wolf Point, Fort Peck, are all going to be mighty chilly first thing in the morning. So you want to make sure that if you've been doing gardening or putting plants out, you bring those in. Now getting to our area here, we're looking at the James and Cheyenne River valleys in the mid-20s. Same thing here in the Red River Valley. And same thing goes out for you in Bemidji. So most of the area here sitting very thermally steady. The chance of teens are where you see these little white blobs here. So if you are up in that area of Valhalla, if you're in Winkler, you'll have a chance at seeing a few areas dance with those teens. And how about what's going on in central Minnesota? Let Hutch get out of the way and point out that we're going to see temperatures that'll generally be in the mid-20s as well. So uniform temperatures across the area. In Fargo, here's the highlight. It does look like our temperatures in the afternoon will be pretty nice. Now notice the winds 10 to 25 miles per hour. The winds will be decreasing in the afternoon. The best time of the day is going to be that dinner hour where the sun is still filling the sky. The clouds will have decreased and the wind should be decreasing to around 10 to 15 miles per hour. And that means get out and enjoy weather out there, right? Low to mid 50s is all I expect for high temperatures out there. And that's a look at your planning forecast there. 51 degrees. Look at that record high. It's up to 94, folks. We really have some extremes this time of the year where our record lows are down around 10 and the record highs are kissing 100 degrees. Hutch's hashtag there at the end. Best time is that evening forecast when the wind will be fantastic. Speaking of which, sun sets tomorrow on your Saturday at 8:23. Okay, now let's take a look at a couple of highlights in the extended forecast, and we have some bonus coverage for you. And if you have any questions, now's the time to shoot those Hutch's way. Here's what you need to know. The weekend will show continued improvement. Sunday, sunny and fantastic. I expect a lot of us to be well into the 60s for Sunday, with even our northern counties enjoying some much needed sunshine, warmth. And you know what? We need more rain. There is going to be a late Monday shower chance. So after temperatures hit those mid 60s, maybe upper 60s for a couple of occasions, there'll be a chance of shower activity in between Monday and Tuesday. And mark my word, we could see a rumble of thunder. And you see that little snowflake right there? Oh no. What does that mean? No, not a big deal. But look at these morning temperatures in the mid 30s. I can't rule out our northern counties could see some flakes mixing in. I got a map for you to show you that. Now, on your precision 7-day forecast, check this out. Gusty and warmer conditions as we head into Wednesday. And we're really talking about warming things up. But I do want to caution you. I'm going to duck my head out of the way here real quick. So I'll take my head out of the picture. Ready? 3, 2. Okay, there, I'm gone. I took my microphone with me. Now, check this out. On Thursday, late in the day, thunder and showers will move their way in overnight, and then again Friday, a chance for scattered showers and thunder showers. Those 2 days, late week, could bring another chance for some significant rain to the region. So, Hutch's bottom line at the bottom of the 7-day planner here. Stunning weekend weather. Light rain chances on Monday after a glorious close to the weekend on Sunday. And it looks like next week we'll have a nice trend of weather for the most part, that little hiccup on Monday. After that, a good chance at some rain, it looks like right now, late in the week. Now, I do want to preface this with two things as I show you some of the maps. Number one, all the models are not agreeing here as we head into the late week forecast. Some have it significantly colder, but most have a very good chance of rain. So we'll keep that in mind as we go through, and Hutch's confidence in this forecast out to 7 days is a little lower as a result. And this is one of the main reasons why, if you wonder, I don't do 10, 11, 15, 24-day forecasts, because there's enough and a decrease in our certainty here as we go out on many occasions that it's just too hard. It's not much more than a stab in the dark, and a 50-50 guess is an educated guess, yes, but a 50-50 guess at sometimes is really stretching it. Sometimes we're not even at 30% on those days that far out. Leora, good to hear from you from beautiful St. Hilaire. Holt says it's fine with some tiny flakes out there and some wind. Thank you for your report. Let's take a look at these weather maps, shall we? Here's your map for Monday. Now, this is early in the morning as we go out in the late day. Well, it says 5 p.m. here. So we'll have that chance of showers moving through late. That's right. But as we go into the nighttime hours, temperatures in the northern counties, particularly late at night, will have a chance at a flake mixing in. That's questionable. That could change. We'll keep you posted on that. How about that late week storm system? Woo-wee. Now, this is the Canadian model. I'm just going to pick one out of the three that I use regularly, and it's been doing a pretty reasonable job here in the last several storms, so we'll use it for now, but keep in mind, the models are pretty far out. And have some disagreement. We'll have shifting winds across the region as this low pressure center moves between Thursday, late, and Friday morning. So really, it looks like Friday will be the best chance to see some significant rain. So if you want to do some gardening, you want to do some planting, you want to get out there and enjoy, maybe do some yard work from my friends over there at Precision, give them a call, see when they can get in, because a little bit of rain, you know what they say about April showers, it brings what? Yeah, that's right. Karen, good to see you on board as well. So thanks again for all of your support. I love having all of your feedback from our live announcement last night of the new sponsor, and I'll have even more exciting announcements coming very soon. And you know what? I really appreciate you supporting my sponsors, both Robert Gibb & Sons and Precision Lawn and Landscape, both wonderful companies, both local companies, and I'm your local meteorologist right here in Moorhead delivering you the weather. And it's a pleasure to continue to do that. And it's an honor, and it's a privilege. And I take it very seriously. Have a wonderful Friday evening. Get out there and Well, be careful. There's some spots where the visibility drops down, and we will talk again a little later tonight. Until then, have a wonderful